Hi there, sign of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do a reading for you guys. This is going to be for October. Let's see what kind of messages we have opening up to your spirit team and my spirit team, to our angels. Always have to thank our archangels and spirit guides, ancestors. Hope everybody's doing good and enjoying this really big, beautiful last supermoon of the year, right? Okay. So, messages, please, for Sagittarius. I'm feeling pulled to do a Celtic cross for you all. So, what is the issue? What is the issue that we have going on for Sagittarius? What is the issue? What's the issue for Sagittarius? Two of Cups. And it's clearly like a sideways the way that it's coming out. That makes me feel like some partnerships, significant ones, will be exiting your life, while some are going to be new and transpiring during the month of October. Tell me a little bit more for Sagittarius as far as what the challenge to the Two of Cups might be. The Three of Wands in the reverse. So for some of you all, it's a challenge. Like, there might be a relationship that, honestly, there might be something that fell apart because it just didn't expand. It just wasn't going anywhere, or it wasn't it wasn't expanding enough for you. Or you could have gotten, doesn't a person look like they're kind of bored? This this tarot is the tarot of oppositions. It's an Aries card, but it definitely is like, in the reverse, it can be kind of uninspiring, but it can also be that you just didn't see something coming. Now, because this is a little bit of a different deck, I would have to say, very similar to the Four of Cups, is that this person could be dissatisfied and looking down and really miss something because of looking down. All right. So what is this a sign of? It might be a sign of more visualizing will help you, something like that. What's the heart of the matter? Knight of Wands. And it's like this too. And then you have the Ten of Swords on the bottom. So you have an ending to something that is here. You have somebody, and we're going to clarify this, but you have somebody that has in some way, shape, or form with that Knight of Wands kind of let us down. Or you could feel like this person is a player, careless with your heart. I think either one of these sides could be true to you. I think it'd be great to focus on that there's a new thing coming into your life. And that this person might be a very, like, a staple person in your life that just is there all the time. It might be like what you would consider a twin flame energy. I don't really like the word necessarily, but I do know about a very strong connection and feeling like you've just kind of known somebody forever. That's kind of what I'm getting on this side. And so therefore, yeah, focusing on expansion will be, it feels like this can go either way. And I feel like what it's mainly saying is that there's a lot that's your decision here. That's going to be up to you, Sagittarius. Tell me about the past energy, Sagittarius. That was something new. Oh, wow. The Page of Cups and the Four of Wands. So the Page of Cups is like, it's like an Ace of Cups. It's kind of like a brand new start to something that's going to be, you know, exciting. Something that is just kind of made over. Something that in your life, and something loving in your life that gets a new look. So sometimes these are new relationships. Sometimes this is just you actually getting your own new look. The Four of Wands could indicate marriage or commitment or something like that. Okay, what is the card that's in your goals, your destiny, or possibly... okay, goals, destiny, and then I was going to say the crowning energy is what it is ultimately. But yeah, your goals, your destiny. Wow, 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 wow. So, Sagittarius. So your goals, your destiny, not only are you going to create with your heart's content, with the Empress energy, being able to turn your pumpkins into gold if you should touch them, or so, I don't know, there's something really magical about the Empress. This energy can really take care of others, but look, take care of themselves too, and the extreme happiness is here. 10 of Cups is, I mean, this is like emotionally feeling like you're complete. You're complete. Your 10 of Cups complete. Ooh, brilliant. And there's something that you're going to create that is it's part of your destiny to be basically this powerful, right? That's what I see. And of course I see it, well, I don't even see it being a flipped option for you. You know what I mean? This is like, this is your destiny. This is what you're going to fit into. Some people are going to get in the line with this 10 of Cups kind of energy. And then some partnerships aren't going to fit anymore. And that makes sense too. Like after you do some work on yourself and things change, right? All right. So what about the future then? Tell us about the future energy for Sagittarius. Beautiful reading so far. Beautiful reading. Not fear something that you have been through already. And I know that's easier said than done. You also have 3, 3, 3. Oh my Lord, you're powerful. 3, 3, 3. You're truly powerful. Look at those colors line up too. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I love it when it's like this. Wow. Okay, so yeah, to not be afraid of, it's like the example of somebody who's not wanting to love because of whatever they've experienced that wasn't loving before. You know what I mean? So whatever experience that wasn't very loving before, this is like not holding on to it. This is about releasing it so that you can kind of just let it go. Releasing it so you can let it go. And it has to get to that point. So I'm not saying that anything will happen, but anything, it feels like anything that has been hurtful from the past, any kind of relationships that were not very mature or weren't right fit, or maybe they're just part of a karmic lesson. 3, 3, 3. You're here to be powerful, and you're here to not hang on to that pain. And we want to also make sure that it doesn't get stuck in our body in any way, right? All right, so we're going to pull now a card that represents how you feel. How Sagittarius, how do you feel? We'll take both of these. Okay, so you could feel like the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. And I'm going to say this is the reverse in a sense, because this is the 5 of Cups where you could feel like, oh, I wasted so much time on whatever, a person, or, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I wasted so much time. But and disappointment and regret and things like that. But I think that this is about knowing what you do have and making the best of it. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse, we're going to get clarification on that. It's kind of coming across now, 2-2, guys, 2-2, as something that is off balance. It's unstable. And it feels like you're handling a lot of juggling. And it might be that, okay, we can't keep this up forever. You know what I mean? Because it's a fast pace. And this juggle can be done for a little bit, and it feels like it's talking about juggling your emotions and how holding on to disappointment and the things that didn't work. Well, that will just leave you completely unbalanced, right? Not balanced. All right, so what about in your environment? Sagittarius, in the environment, and then I will go over. Woo, heck yeah. 9 of Pentacles. There is an energy out there that, one, believes in you and your independence, self-reliance. There is an energy that is happy for you when they see you win. You may be like on your way to your 10 of Cups, your fairy tale ending with the Empress energy. Maybe that is about having a big family or a company where you take care of lots of people. Focus on your own self-resilience. Entrepreneurship is here, and I can't help it, but they've got supportive people in the card. Usually the 9 of Pentacles doesn't have another person on the card. That's kind of like its hallmark. But this deck, a little bit different, and thus we get a little bit different meanings. So tell me about the hope or fear here. Whoa. Hope or fear, Queen of Pentacles. All right. This is like when we're feeling like we've got to do it all, or we have to do so much that we hope that we're successful, right? And it's with managing a home life, managing things at home, but it's also within a home business too. It would be about, managing yourself within a home business also. That's beautiful. Queen of Pentacles. And that energy, very, practical, down to earth, knows what's got to get done every day, what cannot slide, you know what I mean, and what could, perhaps. So I'm going to leave that like that, and then we're going to pull your outcome. 2 cards for the outcome. We'll go over the signs that are here, and then we will clarify too. So give me the outcome for Sagittarius, October. That's good, right? I think it was good. 2 of Swords in the reverse. 2 of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, 2 of Swords in the reverse. And we're definitely going to have to clarify it, because this is something from long ago that can't be postponed, or there's something that we've waited a very long time, and now the door might be, like, it might be time to shut the door on some kind of big issue. If you notice in the card, though, the people both have their keys. They're not opening the doors. They're closing up. They're not saying, hey, you can come in here with me. They appear to be going their separate ways, and it could be splitting of some kind of money. It could be about releasing a heartache or loss, and then this could be the splitting of all of those things. But there is something that is coming across as a decision that has been postponed too long. Queen of Swords on the bottom, a very decisive energy. a decisive energy, an energy that knows what direction they're going. They know that their true north, how to go in that direction. And I feel like if somebody is not, and if somebody is just hooked onto old ways of doing things, then it's not, or old painful ways of doing things, then it probably won't work for that energy. Okay, so you will feel like if I feel like you're going to be really busy, but that you're going to feel a lot of distraction or pull to do something, like to want to do something. And it's all because there's this balance issue, and so therefore new choices have to be made because of the balance issue. All right, so Spirit, first of all, I want to know what's at the heart of the matter for Sagittarius. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. This is an energy that in some way, shape, or form is possibly at your work or at your workplace. Possibly this is about the truth and clarity within your partnerships, like professional partnerships for work. And even maybe new partnerships for work are going to be here. I see that if you have this Knight of Wands, you may, at the heart of the matter, you may want to do some traveling for work. It might be part of an idea. It might be part of an idea for you, is that you travel for work or something like that. All right. So this is, again, those practical things. At the heart of the matter, this is about what works and what type of person is going to work for you on the day-to-day. Okay, so I feel like there's an inevitable split for something that has been a long issue of a partnership not working out that great. We have 222 also. That has to do with work, and it has to do with keeping you in an expansive state and not juggling all the work yourself. What about the challenge? What about the Three of Wands challenge? The Page of Wands in the reverse. The Five of Pentacles. The Page of Wands in the reverse is just like either with this person, or if this is their personality type, then it would be a little bit immature, and it would be like never having good news to bring to the table. So the challenge could be on finding something that you actually love. Passion, having the passion and inspiration. Tell me about this Page of Cups in the past. What was this? Because I feel... Okay, it's King of Wands. It was noticing what somebody else was doing, or something that you have done in the past that keeps you inspired and that keeps you building. Like, this is not stopping after you find out that you can build, that you're a good builder. Like, it's about building more then. And it feels like this energy is like, okay, once we've done good, we're just going to stop here. And it kind of not taking something as seriously as maybe they need to. All right. So what about the choices and options with the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles? Don't know which ones. You don't know which ones to choose. And you feel like choosing in general about something so specific as bringing some anxiety or depression or worry. So it's feeling like, I don't know what to do about this. Maybe it's you really worrying about somebody's, you know, how are they going to be able to help themselves if I don't help them type of deal. But there's something about letting go of the past and branching off on your own here. I feel like a lot of this has to do with work. Definitely has to do with your creativity and your independence. So the Five of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords in the reverse, about letting go of your past, and not just literal, but you know, feeling the emotions and getting through them. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, another one. It's another off balance situation. So it's another card that's saying, yep, take a look at what two cups you have left are and how much work you're having to do in the ups and downs. And I have a feeling that you're doing way more than somebody else. Okay, so your destiny is the Ten of Cups and the Empress. Never really seen that come out as your destiny. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Something's going to be very wildly successful. And then the Nine of Pentacles in the environment too. So tell me a little bit more. I gather from this 10-10 that this is about divine timing. Something might feel very up and down or very busy for a little while, at least. Tell me more about this Empress and the Ten of Cups. Ooh, King of Cups. This is an energy of, ooh, okay, Lovers in reverse. One door closes, one door opens. So not repeating a past decision that you don't feel was good for you. But look at this energy. This King of Cups is like looking at this Empress like, I want that to sit next to me. Like, I want her to sit next to me. I feel like our heart is in the right place. And maybe your passions with this person is more aligned with your happiness and their happiness. They may see you as the fit they just never saw before, but that is in your destiny. And this is a person that really chooses how to do things in love, how to do all things in love, and not repeating a mistake or what we could look back and say, no, I don't think I'm going to choose that crossroads again. And this Queen of Swords underlying issue, yeah, she knows how to cut out whatever partnership isn't working. And then this is, like I said, this you might not even be aware of right now. It might be somebody who ends up being aware of you because that Empress energy and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so beautiful. This Three of Swords, it is talking about an old Three of Swords energy. It's talking about sometimes things can be really off balance and then we still have a fear of leaving, getting too comfortable, you know, being too comfortable with something that you don't realize at one time had given you the contrast to want something different for yourself. And so this is kind of like that fear of moving because of knowing that you're going to have to leave something behind. But everything here is pointing that it would be okay. That it would be okay. There's also energy of somebody wanting to come back to you. I feel like you're shutting the door on an old established partnership because of it not going anywhere anymore. I do feel like there will be a person pop up that wants to come back or says they want to come back if you don't resonate to the fear of leaving. So the outcome, if you don't, would just be a situation where there's still problems, and fixing it at this point might be something that's not possible. The Nine of Pentacles, a card of independence and self-reliance. And then you also have my Four of Wands in the reverse. I look at this card as a card to have you question where or who your allegiance is. You may be making big moves. You may be traveling. Maybe even a move, like a house move or something like that. This is switching up. This is getting more into your soul purpose or going more into soul purpose. This is switching up your path is what I was going to say. Is when I see, anytime I see a 4 that's in the reverse in my readings, I take that as, that is my sign that there's something that's wanting to move for you. This could also represent a period of instability or imbalance because of going through a loss, or mourning. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. It's the hope or fear. So it's a lot to do. That person can do a lot. Wow, you got both cards. This is about wanting to be the matriarch, the role model, the nurturer, the protector, the provider, the everyday mover and shaker. The Queen of Pentacles knows how to receive money and can do everything on their own. They really don't need another person for it. They can handle life like as it comes on their own. You would have to listen to your instincts a little bit more. So the Queen of Pentacles is going to have to pay attention to the Pentacles, but put a little bit more attention in October to their intuitive side than they normally would, because there's a chance or a risk of choosing the same thing and then nothing changing. Right? I forgot to go over these signs. Hang on. I'll go over these signs. We have Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius. You have pretty much everything. I would say just pretty much everything. Yeah, you do. Eight of Swords in the reverse here is, this is that energy that you would be stuck in. Not real, like metaphorically stuck in, because of feeling too comfortable to move on to something different. I feel like the choice to restore, to make a balanced choice here for something, is, like I said, is done, or there's some kind of partnership or company where the doors are coming together. So the Eight of Swords is a card about being in your own way. It's about getting over your own anxiety issues, or realizing that most of the time our fear is founded in things that aren't even real. There are things we just what ifs. Another Three of Wands in the reverse. And this is a surprise. This is something you didn't see coming. Something that you didn't see coming. Oh, and it has to do with what didn't expand or grow. Maybe you envisioned more. Okay, that's why. Maybe you envisioned more for what you had accomplished with either this first partnership or this partnership, or at the time. So I feel like you may be undecided, but it's going to be your decision to wiggle out of whatever position you're at, and you shouldn't feel guilty about wanting to do so. It is a quantum reading. All these energies we can tap into and change. Tell me a little bit more about this outcome. Yeah, see? Look. There's a King of Pentacles. Your hope is the Queen of Pentacles. You have a match that is divinely directed, and it is your divine counterpart. However you want to look at that, because there can be more than, in my eyes, in my heart, there could be more than one. So this person that's trying to steal your heart away, I feel like is the same as this committed person. The King of Pentacles upright, and together business booms, things boom. It's like, it's very similar to an Empress and a King of Cups being together. Yeah. And this is somebody who really wants to commit and expand and grow with you. So that's what I've got. That's what I've got for you guys. So if you need a private reading, just reach out to me in the description box below. Is my email address. And until next time, sending you light and love. Bye-bye.